So I saw on your profile that you like to cook.
Oh, I love it. This is my specialty.
Ooh.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Batteries,
Both on.
electrical power,
External power is on.
navigation lights,
Set on.
engine master,
Both off.
engine mode selector,
Checked normal.
landing gear lever,
Hey, what's up?
Parking
How's your
brake.
day going?
On.
What's up?
flaps,
Checked position.
What is up?
brake lever,
Checked
Let me get this
retracted.
thrust
sorted.
levers,
Idle.
transponder
Set. I'm
mode,
doing a nighttime
Checked
flight.
standby.
radio control panel,
Set on.
Ecam recall,
Checked.
anti-skid,
On.
flight director,
On.
emergency lights,
Set.
no smoking signs,
Set on.
anti-ice,
Off.
probe window heat,
Yeah.
Auto.
Shopping
Air
day's kind of
conditioning.
boring, doesn't it?
Checked.
ventilation panel,
Is checked.
electric panel,
Right.
Checked.
fuel
Hit my
pumps,
cable. Oh, nice. The
On.
best ones. There it
Hydraulics.
is.
Is checked.
The best one.
extra,
Thank you for the host. Appreciated. Well, there's the field track. Usually, I don't do nighttime flights, but you know, I like to keep it realistic times. And I thought it makes a change to fly in the dark, because everything lights up, even the lights. Looks good. Okay, that's all the fuel I get. Huh. Okay. Get that one. That's weird with regarding the fuel. Yes, it is EasyJet. We are flying EasyJet. So, guys, we are flying EasyJet. Let me see if this will work, and I can tell you where we're going to and from. Google Chrome, please work for me. Chrome, there we go. Done. Wrong screen. So here we are. It's Portugal, by the way. So we're at Portugal, in this area. We're going to Zurich, which is Switzerland. There we go. There's Zurich there. So that's where we're going. And there's only one problem once we get to Switzerland. There's only one problem when we get to Switzerland. Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me why Switzerland is not the place that I'm looking forward to it? Especially in the dark? Especially in that era. Anyone? Any ideas? Guess? The mountains. The mountains! Yup. The mountains. Flying in the dark. With high mountains. Yeah, no, I wouldn't call it a short runway. It's a decent sized airport. It's just that it's high altitude and there's mountains. So yeah, it's like going to Innsbruck, but not as bad as Innsbruck, to be honest. Because my flight plan is, when I get towards the airport, my flight plane's all like this. It's like it's going through the valleys and all that jazz. Through the, what do you call it, the runways. Through the mountains. Well, while that's loading up, I might as well program the FMC. So we're starting at, what you call it, LPPR. So PP of all PPs. I need a PP. PPR slash going to LS said H, isn't it? Is it H? Yeah. H. Put that to engine. Right, cost index is 60, believe it or not. God help me. Flight number is going to be E. Where's said Y? 2793. Whip, that's 7. 2793. Altitude 2800,000 feet to be on the safe side. Now put in the arrival, and I said at the time is 10. Not going to do. Insert. Get rid of that. Take off of flaps 2. Right, check this. Perfect. Right, that is fine. Right, that is fine. Okay, let's go back to that one. Down to 10. Switch that on. Put that to 28,000 feet. Check. What do you think? I'm flying, my man. What's up, Spud Liquor of all liquors in the world? I'm flying. Let's go to the aircraft doors and shut those stupidity doors. And then bring in the customers. Request boarding, please. How are you? How are you, Spud Liquor? Oh, the black, Mr. Blackie. I know. He was drunk. I got mad and left everyone's Discord. Yeah, he pretty much did. Well, you know what my Discord link is in the description below. Let me do something here. Boom. Just in case. That was funny on GTA yesterday, got to admit. He was following me too. He was following me. He was following me, wondering where I was going. Yeah. You crashed, man. You crashed, man. But one thing I noticed about yesterday more than anything is so much idiots on the server. I mean, how many times I got killed? I was doing some missions and whatnot afterwards with another fella, but Jesus. There he is. That's what she said. There he is. Pete's the stalker. Come on, Jerry. It's night time because I like to keep it realistic. Always like to, you know, it's what do you call it? It's 7:30 at night. Why don't you keep it realistic? Hey, leave the spuds alone. Okay, oh thank God GSX knows what it's doing. It's actually using what you call it, the proper GSX the proper GSX equipment. So I've got 133 passengers to board and nautical miles is 800 and something. You have? Worldwide virtual. Huh. And check them out. Oh, what the flip? You know, there's no links allowed, but let me repost that. Really have to log in? I don't even have an account, really. Hello, Chronic. Thousands of pilots have already discovered. Really? Must be a new website. They don't have much. Okay, 22,000 members. Eggy. Really? They're not even secured site. Log in. No, not log in, join. I do that later. I'm streaming. I do that later. I like to join my Iggy Wiggy squad. Today I am angry Empire. Really? What are you angry at? Got to love that. What are you angry at us, Conic? Everyone, I'm trying to sleep. Be quiet in the cockpit. Hello. Anyone, J Atta In-Betweeners. I've seen that. What do you call it? I've seen In-Betweeners, the TV show. Well, Chronic Gaming hasn't answered my answer. Yet. There it is. Oh, I can close those doors now. I was playing GTA RP, GTA San Andreas RP. I was playing as a police officer. I have stopped the administration and he banned me. I have smashed my... Really? Really, Chronic? Did you really smash your PC? Let's close the flipping doors. Chronic, what made you get... Chronic, what made you get banned in the first place?
Cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Oh my god, you're an idiot, Chronic, smashing your own PC up.
Checklist.
I mean, that's what you call it, 9-year-olds do. Seriously.
Closed and locked.
That's what
APU?
9-year-olds kids do,
APU
not
on.
what you call it, 70-year-old kids
On.
do.
External power.
Now don't wind check your father
Disconnected and
or your
off.
mother.
Cabin signs.
Set on.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking
Angry
brake.
at yourself, more like upset
On.
to yourself at the same
Barrel
time.
reference.
Checked.
Right, do those.
1013.
1013.
Check. Okay,
Beacon
what I
lights.
can do now.
Set on.
Checklist
Here's
complete.
turn this off. There you go. Switch to 2.
Flight deck to ground.
Flaps are checked.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for start and taxi now. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger. You're off on the trucks today, Captain, so your ground equipment and dirt
Okay.
clear and all those.
So why was she being arrested for then?
Okay.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
There you go.
Oh,
Well, that's fail RP then. Oh, it was in a stolen vehicle.
Locking gear.
It was in a stolen vehicle. A police officer was chasing you. So he was driving a stolen car. Because I've stopped the... Oh, okay, so there's a fail RP on him. So it's not your fault then? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I see what happened. He was a cop, he was driving along, you see a car going past. You thought it was he's an administrator role playing as a civilian, he's in a stolen vehicle, you pulled him over, you arrested him for a stolen vehicle, and then the administrator didn't like it, the fact that he's getting arrested, so he's decided to ban you. Well, number one, if the administrator is being a douche, if that administrator being a douche, then it's not your fault, it's the server and the administrator's been a nutmeg. And nose right to left. Nose left. Nose right, that's the one I want.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin
Starting
inserted.
and starting number 1.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
That's smashing up your PC. Seriously? What is actually broken? Chronic Gaming got himself banned from a role-playing server, and what's worse, he smashed his PC up afterwards. He's got banned. He went, oh, keyboard. I shouldn't have done that on stream. What is smash, buddy? It's not funny.
Engine 1 is stabilized.
Just your monitor, okay. Did you say you are using an Xbox controller? Yes, I am. Yes, that's correct. I'm using this to steer. I don't use a proper joystick or anything like that. Or I just use the keyboard for shortcuts because I've got, what do you call it, 18
Engine 2 is
programmable keys.
stabilized.
I can make shortcuts
Set
and
parking
whatnot.
brakes.
Give me a second.
That's a good start on both engines. All systems are normal.
Waiting your
Thanks for your
confirmation
help
for good
and all
engine
clear.
start.
We see you for the signal on the right, please.
Roger, 2 good starts, all clear signals, see you on the right.
Chronic. I have experience on many servers that are a load of trash, to be honest, and most of the time the
After
staff
start
team
checklist.
is over their heads. Their
Engine mode
admin control
selector.
just goes
Check
over their
normal.
heads to the point that
APU bleed.
it
Set
just
off.
runs
APU
to their
master.
brain. It's just
Set
stupidity.
off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim. Side controls.
Full left.
I'm looking at a new power supply now.
Full
Unlocking
right.
here.
Neutral.
Yeah, I'll go for something over 700.
Full
I'll
up.
go an 850. Consider an
Tow
850.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Full down. Neutral.
Don't need
Check.
anything more than
Flaps
1250 to be honest.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Beacon status.
Checked.
Beacon door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
So dark. So, if it was a realistic role-playing server, how come he was driving an F1 car? Really? Come on, James May, get a move on. Go on. Go on. One step. Two step. You know what? I'm gonna run him over. I didn't realise San Andreas had. Yeah, they did. Yeah, yeah. So did GTA. Actually, GTA 4 doesn't do it anymore. But who wants to do San Andreas roleplay? The textures in the game itself is just shocking. I mean, GTA 5's got better textures.
Taxiing checklist.
Oh, I don't know how far to taxi. Hell yeah. Rip. Newcastle again. I mean Portugal. Newcastle. And again, Newcastle is a very good airport. Now I need to wait if he would move my band. To be honest, I wouldn't bother. Chronic, I wouldn't bother. I would go elsewhere. I wouldn't bother.
Flight attendants, seats for takeoff. Before takeoff checklist.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
TCAS.
TARA, tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
go,
mofo.
Checklist complete.
Takeoff. Man, toga and SRS.
Check.
Let's take off mofo if you see him wreck a spad of him.
Power
Iggy.
set.
Taking off.
One 100 knots.
Checked.
Speed 1. Rotate.
Gear up.
Check.
Autopilot on.
And we up, boys, and we are out. Don't know if you can see any. Oh, it looks good on stream with all those sexy lights. Hell yeah, them sexy lights. Okay, get rid of that email address. If you see him in real life, I will kick him and send him to the hospital. Next, how's the card performing? Same. I was doing Scum. Yeah, it's a game called Scum, not Scumbag, Scum. Apart from that game, it's good. What I need to do is put it to thrust.
Climb thrust.
Climb thrust.
And the after takeoff
Disengage
checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Set.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
Landing gear.
Gear up, lights off.
Exterior lights.
Why do you think that?
Set off.
Tax.
Both on.
Hell no.
Anti-ice.
Off.
TCAS.
She's
Checked.
my viewer. She's my
1,
only
0,
female
1,
viewer.
3.
1, 0, 1,
I think.
3. Check. Checklist complete.
I might be wrong actually. I think there's 2.
Transition altitude.
Arrow reference
there's
set
2.
and cross check.
Chronic, really? What do you say? You can time that for 5 seconds, so I'll let you be timed out for 5 seconds. Really, Chronic? Really, you know to watch your language. This is a family-friendly channel. You know that, okay? You know that. Please behave yourself. You're back in. Bad Liquor coming in with a host. And a raid with 1 billion reviews. Oh. I do that sound effect. Spuddy Liquor. No, it's not crazy. It's just doing what it's been told to do. We're watching you. Chronic Gaming, thank you for the host. With 0 viewers. Right, let's put that into standby. Put that to 80%. And relax. So, you was asking what controller I'm using. Yeah, I'm using an Xbox controller. I do have a joystick, but to be honest, which I've mentioned before, guys, what's the point of having a joystick if you only need it to take off and landing in about 2 hours most of the time? My Xbox controller is just sat there doing nothing. I can see that. I can see you watching me. God damn it.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Lights off.
Off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it'd be good to have a joystick, the throttles, the pedals, and it's all you'd be doing, what you call it, GA flights. 844 to go. How long is this flight then? 2 hours and 38. Don't need a steering wheel then. I do have a steering wheel. If I was doing GA flights, then yes, it would be amazing and be cool. But when it comes to doing long haul flights, for example 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, most of the time you are using it for taxi, taking off, and then once you're on the ground, use it then. But most of the time, once the autopilot is switched on, and once everything's set up on the system, it does it for you. You just sit back and let it just turn left and right for you. And next question is, where am I flying to? Well, there we are on my screen. From here in Portugal, all the way to where's Switzerland gone? Oh, there we go. Here, this place. And I've 1 hour and 57 minutes to go. And as I mentioned before, mountains. That's the only Pete. Sputnik will know this as well, because he flies all the time. A lot of mountains. I start. Who's Discord? In the server Discord. Do you do any flying? Emily? I'll call you Emily. Or you like to do some flying, or you like to get involved in those kind of simulators? Exactly. You got it, exactly. I mean, exactly. And with a joystick, you need the space. Well, tell your admin that you've broken your monitor and you want to be unbanned. To be honest, it's just if it's just the screen broken, then end of the day, well, you just can replace the panel. Just unbolt it all, take the plastic casing off, replace the panel, and then put it back together again. If it's just a broken panel. Yeah. I mean, there's so much. I wouldn't call it content. It's more like what do you call it? A flying community out there. It's such a big, huge community out there. I've been doing flying. Coming up to 3 years I've been doing flying now, and I have almost 1,600 hours in FSX. What a life. What life do I have? You need to resend your Discord. It's in the description. If it works. That's a good question. Does it work still? Eggy wiggy, what eggy wiggies? Okay. Right, let me give you your ranks back. I do that. Let me give you your ranks back. Roles. You are a streamer and a pilot. Whatever. Yep. Right. Let's do it, mofo. If 50 can do it, I'm sure you can. Actually, if anyone can do it, of course you can. I mean, keep in mind that 50 is... we call it 50, only does it once a week. But we do, or the 50 plus squad pilots do... I unfollowed that many Discord week before. I was fed up, so I'm back to 2 to 3 Discord people. You know, 50 each. Yeah, that's fine. You're back. He's back, boys. I'm gonna keep it to the screen because it's too dark outside. Yeah, 50. We, as a 50 plus squad pilots, do things that no other streamers do, or you might see. Beep, 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 that's all it ever did. Well, you know you can mute it. You can right click on the Discord channel and mute the servers. You know there's a mute button on each of the Discord servers, you know that. I mean, I can say beep beep. You do need... yeah. But, oh, chronic. I'm white. What the hell is Moobot doing? I'm waiting for a PS5. I hope we can use the mods. Well, if you're doing what you call it, hot air balloon ships, then just think about the speeds that we'd be doing. 1 knot maybe? Maybe we get 2 knots out of it. You know when we did those, what you call it, those stupidity bike airplanes, and the top speed is around 60 knots. Those airship balloons will be a lot less, but I just can't find any decent airships. I think we thought about this before, but we just can't find any decent mods. 5 miles in 3 hours. Or like 10 years. I just can't find any decent airship balloon mods. I mean, seriously. I mean, Dev came up with an idea where we just do a normal commercial flight, then run out of fuel mid-air and then trying to land with no fuel. But to be honest, we don't know everything. We could do is flap our hands and fly like a bird. Or not. We passed that point. We literally have. I mean, there are some more things that we can think of, but it's just we can't do it because the simulator can't do it. I know there's some things that we thought of, but at the end of the day, like we can't do a space shuttle straight to the moon because the sim's just going to break. There's some things that we can't do because the simulator doesn't do it. The only thing I can think of, the only thing what we might have, actually the only thing we haven't done yet is the future aircrafts that we don't even know of yet. What the flip am I saying? Okay, the 797, which is not out yet. The A360, the A390, which I just made up, hasn't come out yet. I don't know. The future aircrafts, maybe. I don't know. We're doing Cessna flights anyway this week. Finished doing the UK tour. Doing the UK tour in Cessnas, we're up to 7 flights, 7 out of 27 I think, or 28. No, we haven't. The first week we've done 3 flights. The second week we've done 3 flights again. That adds up to about 6. Came up to 6. Turn off the seatbelt sign. So now this week we're going to do about 3 to 4, which would be 7, 8, 9, 10. So we might get 10 routes completed out of 28 routes. And since it's a Cessna's flights, and since we are doing those UK tour routes, we estimate will take around 80 hours. Will take about 6 weeks. Yeah, actually what I can do is send you guys a link of our progress. Here we go. Where are we up to actually? Yeah, flight 7. And there is 27 flights. Okay, so we have another 20 more to go. Yeah, we have another 20 more to go. I'm just gonna check something. 1 hour and 29 minutes, boys and girls. Oh, that's Shanker. I don't want Shanker. Going up fuel? Yep. Yeah, well at the time, what do you call it? Someone just made a suggestion and then 50 agreed to it, and well, we all kind of agreed to it, and it was just like, why not we do it? I mean, it will keep us going for the next 5 to 6 weeks. We've got something to do for the next 5 to 6 weeks, and that's I just planned it. I mean, I don't think they're expected to be that many routes and that many flying hours and that many in total. But if you think about it, we only flying around the UK, not Scotland and Wales, and we're only doing it in Cessnas, and you know what the top speed of Cessnas are. So if you think about it, it would take that much. At the end of the day, we are taking off short hopping up and down in touchdowns. We're just literally just landing, feeling, setting the next flight up and taking off again. 744 nuclear. We're doing 320 knots. We're going good. We'd be there in a smart alley. Oh, what's this? Control Shift U robotics. Quanic has disappeared. Maybe he's scared of me. What a turkey he is. I call him a turkey bum. Yeah. He's a turkey bum. He likes turkeys. Looking at upgraded BTs some RGB fans. Really? Hello Detail 50. Looking at upgrading PSU. I know, get an 850. That's sorted, and some more RAMs. RBG. You're looking at what do you call it? RBG fans or just static light fan? Just a fan, just a static light. Any RPM. Blah, 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 blah. So how do you get this overlay working? Well, it's simple. I can show you real quick. It is simple. It is simple. It is simple. Number one, I show Mr. Spadlicker of what I got, what fans I got, since I got this open. Here we go. 144. There we go. I got 2 of these. They're good. They're good. They're good. They are, what do you call it? They're good. But for that price, you're going to reject. So, firstly, you go into your streamer tools. And under streaming tools, you've got overlays. Now, this is where you can select your font size, subscription goal, tick these boxes, call signs, blah 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 blah. Adjust your colors and everything. I just wait for you to catch up. Right, once you did that, here says overlay link. You copy the link, which I'm not going to do, of course. You copy the link, and then the link is what do you call it? Copied. It is copied. Then you go to your OBS, and in OBS you select a new source, okay, and then you go to browser source here. I'm using Streamlabs by the way, but it's be the same thing. So you add a new source, and call it browser source. Click on it, add it. You got that? And then, since I already got it, how is it called? Where is it? Yep, and then once you add a browser source, you add the URL link here. Here. Yep, you add it there. I don't have project flying. What are you talking about? You don't have project flying. You copy the link, new source, browser source, put the URL in there, and then with the width and the height, you just adjust the screen resolution. So for you, it'd be a 1920 by 1080. You can do that while you're streaming, you know. Yeah. I have a meeting soon. I need to get a plane in the air. Okay. Okay. Right, Spadlicker. You're calling me posh now? Let's look at fans since we are here. Whips one screen, where is it, I've got too many overlays. Yeah, though. No, you just copy the project fly link. In OBS, you add a new source. And then you click browser source. It's just like and then just add the URL and make sure the resolution, the width and the height is the same as your screen resolution. So it's 1920 by 1080. If you want to know how to do it again, just watch the podcast and rewatch this part in this video. So you're looking for what size fans do you want? Yeah, there is, but some people just, what you call it, the video did not help some people. So there's so many fans out there. That's too expensive. What's your price? 140 minutes. Yeah, what's your price range? What's your price range? Because regarding RBG, I mean, you got this one here for £14, but it's only a case fan. RBG fans are quite a lot of money, to be honest. I don't know what's the best option. I mean, look at this. This is only £15. So that's not bad if you think about it. It's an RBG fan, which is 140 meter. That's not bad for £15. It's 115 RPM, pushing up to 62. Yeah, that's not bad for a case fan. I wouldn't use this as a CPU fan. Eggy wiggy. Look at this one. Copy link. What the flip? What's the sizes? 360mm. I don't think you can get 3 across the top. No. I don't think you're gonna get all 3 across the top. You can, if it's 120mm, yeah, you can get all 3 of them on the top. But if it's 140mm, then no, you're not gonna get all 3 on the top of the case. I doubt that. I haven't even heard of the brand before, but they got a good rating. What is the speed? What's the airflow speed? Doesn't say. My guessing around 1500. Oh, take a look at these images. He's got a big case. Ah, okay, fan speeds. Really? 450 to 1500 RPM, okay. So it goes from 450 to, so they do go up to 1500 RPM, which is, to be honest, very noisy. So there are 1500 RPM fans. And the noise is 15.4 to 20.5 dPa. 4-pin connection. I usually just buy the fans singly. Just buy one single fan for each one of them. But for the price, you can't go wrong with that, I suppose, if you're on the budget. Oh, you can get a whole pack here. Water cool. What? Extreme water cool? Or just for the CPU? Well, if you're going with water cool, then usually no, just for the CPU. Well, to be honest, why you need to buy fans then? 'Cause usually with water cooled system, it comes with fans anyway. So, which I can show you right now. There you go, that's what I got. This is water cool. That goes on the CPU, radiator with a liquid. Radiator pops on the top, cord goes on the bottom, and then you've got the two fans connected to that. Something like that. Or if you want RBG, you can go with this one here. And that's RBG. Oh yeah, look at that. That's RBG. Corsair 115 HG RBG Platinum Edition. I'm in Discord now. Yeah, problem is, right? That's the cost. You are? Let me have Project Fly open. Really? And you're not going to be in front of your PC. There he is, 10. Well, he's currently climbing to his altitude, so he'll be there in 10 hours. Yeah, it'll be 5 hours. By the time you get up to 30,000 feet, it'll be about 5 hours. Yeah, I see you too. I don't get it how, right, this one here is 124, and yet the one with the fans RBG is 119. I usually do shorter flights, to be honest, because of time. I don't have 5 hours time. If I was going to be home all day, streaming all day, or doing, if I'm home most of the days, I would do a long haul flight like I did on Christmas Day. If you watched me on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, I did a long haul then. I did a 10-hour stream on Christmas Day, and I did a long haul. I just did it because of the meeting. Yeah, for me, I would rather just do a long haul flight, but to be in front of the PC or be near it for that entire flight. I wouldn't just set the flight up, then just go out somewhere for a couple hours and come back, because that's not me. Well, time you come back, I will be what you call it, finished. Because this flight is what you call it. This flight is 1 hour and 14 minutes, and so I'm looking at 1 hour and a half of streaming time to come. So if you're going to be back in 1 hour and a half, or if you're not going to be back in hour and a half, I'll be finishing my stream. I'll be finished. That's if I haven't crashed. Water cooling is not the cheap option. God damn it. They're good brand anyway, Corsair. What's the other one good brand? Oh, it's part of life, isn't it? Right, Corsair is number 1. What's the other good brand? Cooler Master and Next. They're the others. And they can be cheaper too. But these are only 100. Well, it depends what you want. You want 120 millimeter radiator fans, or 140? Asus is too expensive. I wouldn't go with that. Insane. Well, to make it insane. Go with this, which is good, all RBG. This, which is cheaper, Cooler Master, 240 millimeter, all RBG again. That will be insane. Your you call it, your memory sticks is already RBG. See, there you go. Be something like that. You got your RAM sticks RBG. If you get a cooler, if you get a CPU cooler where you have this front bit RBG and the fans all RBG, that'd be good. You got your graphics card is RBG, and you get all the other case fans for the back and for the front all RBG, and you get if you want even more RBG, you get the here we go, the light strips, RBG light strips. Get the RBG strips. That's an overkill. In 5, are you on Project Fly? Let me guess. No, really, you're not on Project Fly. God damn it! I can't see your landing. God damn it. And it says stream delay. Have windy.com open. What's my destination called again? It's LSCH. Pilot Max, hello. Is DX10ᴴᴰ free? No. No. It certainly isn't. For FSX only, it isn't. There's two versions of the DX10. You've got the DX10ᴴᴰ. And then you've got the DX10 Cloud Shadows. Oh, he spelled it wrong too. Huh. He spelled shadow wrong on his website. Oh boy. So the first one, the Shadows, is £9. £9 for the first one. And for the scenery is £20. So all up you're looking at almost £30 for both items. For FSX only, guys. It doesn't. You don't need it for P3D. But that being said, do you really need it? I mean, I know some people out there that uses OBEX and aircraft and this and that who don't use DX10 and their simulator's going good. Yes, DX10 does improve a lot. It improves how good the clouds are, it improves how the scenery looks. It does improve your sim a lot. Basically what it does, it's called DX10. What do you expect? It's the simulator is running in DX9, and DX10 fixes all it does. It changes from DX9 to DX10. So the aircrafts, the scenery, the clouds, the skies, and all that jazz is running in DX10. Apart from the default aircrafts. If you're using a payware aircraft, then definitely be running DX10. I mean, if I disable DX10, all these knobs won't be working. Literally. Really. It's dark. It's dark. Guys, can you see anything? Say yes if you can see anything. Because I can't. I can't even see it on my own stream. That's why I'm always looking inside the cockpit view, because then you can see the dials and the lights and the instruments. Well, Mr. Spadlicker, with his licks, is coming into landing by now. Can look something on Google. Eggy wiggy. Okay. Looking good, looking good, looking good, dear Tower 50. I'm watching your stream. You're going up to 30,000 feet. You've got your speed and your heading adjusted to your autopilot. And you're currently at 24, are you? Can't read it. 29, 29, 29, coming up to 30,000 feet. And Project Fly is giving me. Project Fly is saying. Wrong person. 5 hours and 58 minutes. And you're just doing a turn. Turn! I can hear myself talking. He's in the A330 Delta. I really should get my hands on one of those aircrafts, to be honest. I mean, the cockpit and everything looks the same compared to A320 and A321, but they are a lot bigger aircrafts. But they can fly a lot longer, and they can stay up in the sky a lot longer, and they're more for long haul flights.
Nope. Oh, for flip's sake.
Okay, how do you include what's this about CS document? Yes! Oh, they've already been answered. Okay. Eggy, weggy, eggy. What's our tonight's in-game entertainment for this long-haul flight? Dumpling? That's a long journey across the Atlantic Ocean, all the way to Ireland. It's nice to do a nighttime flight, but I've got to admit you don't really see anything. I mean, if it's a daytime flight, at least you guys can see more of the outside of the aircraft. Got to admit that, but nighttime landing, Jesus. It's going to be a challenge now when I get to Switzerland, because I'm looking at the details now and I'm not worried about it. It's just that the airport altitude is quite higher than I thought, and it's all those mountains. There's a couple of mountains here and there that I have to bypass to get to it. If the weather is good, it's not going to be a big of a problem if I can get past those mountains. It's not as hard as what you call it, Innsbruck. Not like an Innsbruck approach. with a passion. Really? All he does is Fortnite. What the flip? What the flip? Well, Kenko is getting raided with over 200 followers. Okay.
Good, we've gone down followers, I bloody hope so.
Kenko, you're not the only one that
Sorry,
had that
guys,
issue.
but, like, that is just not fair. That is not fair at all. Bloody 9-year-olds, I totally agree with you on that one.
Wow.
Oh, why would you do that? Like, seriously. Whoever you are, you really don't have a line. Seriously. Giveaway now. Floating camper, if it's you can sod off. We're not doing it, no. Give me a sec.
Why is it running at 160p? There we go.
God, no! I've worked bloody hard for these followers, guys. I'm not blaming anybody, but this is ridiculous. I hope that bloody Twitch can remove every single one of them.
You don't, unfortunately.
Accounts and login issues general. Oh no. Community guidelines, other issues, feedback, account suspension, or something completely different. Subject, Twitch, follower, bot.
Yeah, I hate that having 2G.
What were we at, guys? Like 4,500 or something? Yeah, he's gone. What the fuck? That is literally like 1,000 followers. No. Right, Twitch better sort out this.
Twitch can't, unfortunately. I had that bomb, but at least I didn't have that many. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy what Twitch is like. Crazy. That was a fast typo. How's everyone going in the chat? Via TV, what the flip?
Right, let's just forget those last 10 minutes and let's see how we get on, guys. Via TV, there's no point being moody versus stream, but hopefully whoever it was is gone now. I don't know what oh well, it is what it is. There's nothing I can personally do about it. I get it's now into people's hands. We're gonna go for free. Yeah, but it was an actually taken this way.
Well, that happened to me. That's because part of the IGN network. Because after that, someone else copped it after me, who was also in the IGN. He was also an IGN member. But any streamer gets it. It's one of those things. At times, Twitch doesn't do anything about it. All those accounts made up, fake and everything, to be honest. Shocking, 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 absolutely shocking. I can't. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, I can't show it on stream because it's not a good idea to do it. But yeah, it happened to another streamer. God damn it. Yeah, we also happened to, what do you call it, Mr. T. Shocking, shocking, shocking. That's Twitch for you. That is Twitch, being twitchy of all Twitch. But you got to move on. You got to move on. I'll be back in there. Shocking, absolutely shocking. In the meantime, I have 45 minutes to go. I have 45 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Got 45 minutes to go. Absolutely shocking. And the response time is slow. It's slow, baby.
That's so bloody fake. let me get up air server on this, guys. I don't even care about exposing this.
What is he doing? It's going to 1,000! Jesus, that's a lot. That's a lot. Holy moly. Let me check how many followers he's got. Really? Really? That's bananas and sugars, Vin. Bananas and sugars mixed together equals bananas and sugars. And lick loads of bananas and sugars. Right, I need to get my Yoki Pokies.
Do you then if you donated a further 10?
I'm going to turn down the resolution to 720. I don't want to watch things in the background running at 1080p. It's going to make my internet rubbish out, you know. So I'm looking at 20 past 9 when I land. 20 past 9. 20 with all the 20s. Oh boy. Can't be safe online anymore, can't you? At times you never link your email address to your Twitch account. I'll be right back.
Right.
Nope. Got 15 minutes to go, my boy.
Spam it with Kenko Love, guys. Aiden. Whoa.
Yogurt time.
Thank you so much, Aiden. And that is over again, so thank you very much. Thank you.
I never crash.
We will find out. Oh look, he's got a I don't care who this is, but look what he just sent me. Is that gonna focus? I'll connect it back onto the
What's Moobot doing? Okay, let me fix up Moobot for a second here. God's sake.
Oh my god, no. I don't think we can do anything about this.
Ah, I've no choice to do this. God's sake. Didn't like the word crash.
The only I don't know how to stop that. I guess I'm gonna have to help you guys. Not even.
Okay,
How do you? There's no point even doing this, you know. There's so many of them. Go sub mode for a bit, but I'll feel bad for the people who's not a sub. What about slow mode? I don't know. Slow mode, yeah. Emo only, yeah. Can we hold up. Restart.
Okay,
I don't think
praises.
that's anything, Jamie. I don't know. Just 10-year-olds for you, isn't it?
there you go. Shouldn't be hearing that. Don't know why it's added under that, to be honest. I can delete that. I don't get why he banned you for saying crash it. I don't get that. Links, skippers, user caps, general spam. Say crash again. Yeah. What the flip? So he back in. So he doesn't like the word it. Say it instead of crash, just type in it. What the flip? So it doesn't like the word crash it? Well, definitely you're going to be timed out for that, Quanic. He got banned for that, of course, because he said the F word. But crash it? What the flip? What's Moobot? What the flip? What the flip? Let me do this. Right, now say it. Like I said before, Chronic, I wouldn't bother. They're gonna ban you again. I wouldn't bother going and joining with them at all. Right, I have 370 nautical miles to go. Okay, it worked that time. Moobot being Moobot at times. What the flip? Unbelievable, right? I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, it's all good, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be doing it in the first place. I mean, if you say crash, it doesn't time you out. If you say it doesn't time you out. But when you say crash it, it's like, what? I just don't get that. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it in a way. Eggy weggy. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable! You said that before. I'm still. If the face camera's off because I'm still eating, guys. I'm eating my lick stick. With a passion in it. Oh, they always say you've got to feed your hamster. But to get your but to feed your hamster, you need to buy hamster food. I've been down that road. Come across so many different role-playing communities, and they all had the same thing in common. Over the top realism. Admins, people go to their admins, become too much admin in the head. But to answer to your question, between flying and other jazz, yeah. Yeah. Well, those what you call it in the distance, everything started to be snowified. My feet stinks. "39 minutes to go, boys and girls." Well, you've got admins and admins. I mean, you've got admins that, you know, do it properly. They care about the community. They do what they do and all that jazz. And then again, you've got some admins that just wants everything and only care about themselves and what they want more than anything. No, everyone's different. Everyone's different. I come across some admins who don't know what the flip they're doing. I come across some admins in my or staff team in my time who didn't like the fact that didn't go their way in more planes, so they decided to kick some people or ban some people because it didn't go how they want it to go. You're always going to come across those kind of people all the time. Then again, you're going to come across people that are good. Really? Really? It is a 2 hours flight. God damn it. I have 38 minutes, 35 minutes, 35 minutes.
35 minutes out, my boy.
Whip. 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 No, I'm not late. Looking at 20 past 9 when they'll be landed with meatballs. Excuse me.
Right, I need to set this up now.
Okay, QNHN is this? God damn it. And the temperature for this particular airport is what you call it. Really? There's your temperatures. The temperature. Really that cold? Really? Wait, I can't wait. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait. Can't wait. Right, that is done. That is done. That's done. That back to 100, and we'll be there in 35 minutes and counting. Start your clock watches, guys.
Oh, it's really loud.
Going down from there. I didn't mean it like that. The absolute legends. Thank you so much for tuning in. 21 of you. We'll get a 20-second countdown on this one. Start countdown. There you go. 20 seconds to get yourself in if you haven't. Grizzlies bouncing first. Tango, 7 Slot, Paradox, Peter, LSPD Farm. Mitch is still doing well. New Test Leper. Oh, that would have been so good if you made that. M Tracy's gone as well.
What the flip?
Empire King's in here as well. Nice to see you in here. King Plays, Hater Bob, Golf Rose here, 7 Slot, Daniel, Josh, Adams in here, Max as well. No one's slugging behind. However, here's the question. Mitch is hacking, guys. Seriously. Mitch is hacking this. Harry, and is Harry just scored 7 Slot out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Max has got the game.
Come on, second.
Not hack. I know you're not. I'm only teasing.
Was.
I don't know if the real Josh is. Oh yeah, the real Josh is there. Empire kicking on Mitch. Which one will it be? Empire kicking, possibly? Yeah, Empire kicking gets that in. Mitch comes in whatever place. 5th, Space in 6th, Rizzler in 7th. LSPDFI, he's still done well. 8th, 9th for Bob. Daniel came in 10th. Moscow came in 11th. Longrow, Aviation, Joe's still winning. You guys are at least finishing the map, right? You're still finishing the map. Unlike Casper, or Max, or Max, or everybody else, the fellow, including me. I never win marbles even on my own stream. Aww. Josh and Wolfie coming in. Haydars. Almost. This is a Grand Prix, so the points add up from the last one as well. Mitch, so you might win.
13 minutes, well, less than that now. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, 7th place.
Well done to the review. Hope you enjoyed that. We still have like another 10 minutes, I would say, before I do even want to again, sure thing, yeah. Okay, I don't know what the command is though, if it's exclamation mark battle or exclamation mark attack. But we'll do number 6, and we'll do a race here. It's not a race. You know what it is, right? You know what it is. Yeah, Bob and Tango, I do apologise about not doing this stream, I'm so sorry. If that mess up didn't happen earlier, we would have definitely had enough time for the hoops and everything. But it's out of my control, unfortunately. I will definitely 10% so, anyway, exclamation mark play to get in this one. We're attacking each other now. So,
Attack those numbnuts!
exclamation mark
Attack those numbnuts, my mind! Alright.
Right, now you can do exclamation mark attacks. Where am I? There you go. I'm after 7 star, and everybody's after somebody at the moment. Holy moly, there's like 3 people after 7 star right here. Wolfie is quite a few people after. Is it changing? When you do exclamation mark attack Kenko, is it changing? Whoa, Grizzly's just talking out LS Media there. I am. Where am I? There I am. I'm going after 7 star along with loads of other people here. I'm still on quite a lot of health. Maybe it's not exclamation mark attack. I don't know. Josh just took out Mitch. I can't really get a good view of this, guys. I don't really know. You know, Patches is after Bob. He tries to go for Bob, but completely missed. Completely missed on that one. I'm chilling over here. I'm after Empire kicking by the looks of things. He's all over here. I completely miss him. No one's going after me. Maybe I don't exclamation mark target. Oh, Adam, that worked. Exclamation mark target Kenko. CX Pilot just took out Shokiev. Oh, he's gonna be mad at that one. You're gonna be mad at that one. Where's Casper? He just took out Shokiev. I've got no idea. There he is. Oh no, Casper's after me now. Everybody's after me. What is this? Where am I? I'm gonna be bullied in a minute. I'm bullied in the corner. Unbelievable. Travis took out Paradox. Glenn's just took out Wolfie. Am I still alive? Oh, I am still alive. Everybody's got Kenko of their name in red though. This doesn't look good for me. Oh, is Josh gonna... Oh, I just missed out. Just missed out there. I'm still trying to attack people. I've got no idea what's going on. Adams just took out Travs there. Everyone's after me. Oh, I just took a bit of help off Rizzler there. Josh is attacking.
Wow.
Daniel and someone down there. Can't read the name, it's being hidden. Bob, Rizzler, everybody's there. This is mad. Adam just took out Josh right there. Bob has a go at attacking me but fails. So does Grizzler. I'm still winning on the health. Oh, Adam just took out Bob there. That was a lethal kill. Empire Kick is still doing well. Moscow just took out Patches. I don't know if Casper's still alive. Oh, no, I've just got Tango. I'm still alive. I'm still going. If I win this is amazing. I'll do a 50 euro cinema voucher if I win. I've just said that now. It's not going to happen. I bloody hope it doesn't. Oh, Lovro's flying over the map. Adam's still going. I'm hiding over here. King Plazer just took out Komosko. No idea what's going on. No idea. What a bet. Top 10. Daniel's just got new test leper. Only 10 of us left. We're all on really low health as well. Oh my god, what's going on? Wait, can you actually finish the map if you go up there? Got no idea. Holy moly, look how much
Don't know,
look
just-
how that low health. Max just took out somebody. Lawfro's just took out Empire kicking. Who's got...
Really?
Dommy's got the most health at the minute.
God damn it.
Len's just took out me. Oh no. Rip. Oh no, Lawfro pounced. In real life landing 3-4 left. Okay. Thank you, Space Nano. Appreciate that. We are landing 3-4 left. So thank you for pointing that out. He's only top 6 right now, top 5. Adam's just gone. He's done a good run there. I'm gonna base it off whoever got the most eliminations, I think. He's gonna win this. That's gonna work. Adam is hacking again.
What?
Yeah, he is. We got 3rd in the Grand Prix, and now he's got like 4 eliminations in this top 3 situation here. Can it be Daniel, Lawfro, or Dommy? Lawfro's got the most health, he's got the most potential here.
Oh boy.
Will somehow win this? I don't know. Lawfro's staying out of the fight though, he's being quite passive about this over here. He's waiting for he's being sensible, he's waiting for BT to fight it off. Come on. Oh! Tommy just took out Daniel. No idea what happened there. And now you two are going to fight. However, I think Lawfro might have the upper hand here. Oh, you're taking each other's health down by the looks of it. Tommy tries to run against you two. Who is it going to be, guys? Who is it going to be? Tommy or Lawfro? They're not putting
Two
up a
to
fight,
go.
are they? But they, you know, Tommy's just running. Lawfro comes in with the kill. Congratulations, Lawfro. 704.
Okay.
Royal is better than regular. I like doing them both. I think it's quite fun. Who got the most eliminations anyway? Well done to Lawfro.
Yes,
Okay.
I am. I've got another 21 minutes. Yeah, get a coffee. Get me a coffee too while you're at it. Not really, because they already got their fans on them. They usually come. You usually buy the graphics card with the water cooler built into them. What I mean by that, for example, go to images. Now change it to... That's what I mean. It comes as a pack. A graphics card will be something like this, with 2 pipes coming out. So yeah. Usually, if you want a water-cooled graphics card, it comes already built in, like so. But most of them are fanned anyway, so. Well, there's a good tutorial of how to remove the case, remove the fans, and I don't know. But I don't think you can. But the rest of the components you can. You can water cool your CPU. Even you can get oh, my sock stinks. Unless you know what you're doing, you always can install a water block for it. But it takes time and money, of course. But it can be done. All you have to do is take your card out, unscrew the case, remove the NVIDIA GeForce board, and then you install, keep the backplate on it, and then you install a water block cooler on front of it. But you've got to be careful at the same time. You can, what you call it, purchase those water cooler, RBG water cooler blocks, but they're like 100 quid or something like that. I'll have a look on Amazon. Yeah, it's just your card is similar to mine. It's just that you've got the board, you've got the heat sinks, and you've got the 2 fans. The whole front bit needs to be completely removed. The NVIDIA board has to be replaced into a new case. You've just basically we've taken your card all apart and then just rebuilding it again with new components. And if you don't put it back together perfectly, and if you put the wood with the coolant inside it, you don't want it to leak. Otherwise, what you call it's one big rip. But to be honest, how many people have water cooling CPUs anyway, GPUs anyway?
Descent preparation checklist.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Landing information.
Received.
Altimeter.
Standard.
Barrel radio.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
Initiating descent.
Well, we are descending.
SMA check.
Radar tilt.
We are descending.
Well,
yeah, the CPU cooler. Yes. But other than that, that's it really. End of the day, well, it's every water cooling system still got case fans, for crying out loud. It's still got case fans. I mean, with a water cooler system, it goes through a radiator. They call it a radiator, or a radiator. Can be any size. And then that radiator needs to be cooled down, so it uses fans to bring in cold air through the radiator. So it doesn't make the system a lot less noisier or quieter. It's just still uses fans. It's just another cooling system. At times, water cooling is probably better. But you got, what do you call it? You got supreme water cooling system where it's completely extreme, like yeah. I mean, you got extreme, like show me an image. That's too small. You can go to extreme like this. Look at that. That's, you can go with that gun extreme. Look at that. I mean, or the pipe and everything. Or that. Look at that. Look at that. But if you look at this case, right, you've got CPUs being cooled, the graphics cards being cooled. But end of the day, right, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 8 fans. You've got 2 fans on the top, 1 fan on the side, 3 fans here. You still got all these fans. That it does look good. Look at the system. See, this graphics card is water cooled. But you did a big, man, that looks good. I think to myself, why don't you just keep it basic? I mean, that is messy. That is messy. That is water cooling, but that's, what do you call it? That's messy. Even then, that's got fans in it. It's all the piping involved. Sometimes I just think to myself, would I be able to do it myself? If you have the tools, you might, but Jesus, look at the pipes and what it's involved. It's just like, just think of how much that would cost. Need a bank loan after that, that's for sure. Need to concentrate now. In my dreams, Eggy Weggy. 10 minutes out. Use 30% of fuel already, what the flip? Right. Did it go down to 8 for the next one? Yep. I'm slowing down to 250.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Lights on.
On.
Yes, it's already on.
$8,000. What's it saying? Yep, 7,000. Right. Next one is 5,000. And then we'll be landing. There's the airport, as we can see here. Hope we're going to be a good landing, not a crash. What the flip? Right. 36 out. Don't have to descend just yet.
On the ground, we've literally just landed down in Sydney from Melbourne. There's a few of us joining from Batson. Thank you for those follows, Drummer and also Nightbird. Welcome. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hello, Jonathan. Nados as well. Nice to see you in here. Paddle out, how's it going? I was tuning to shoot this morning. Also Elite Flex, appreciate the guys, and John Fly.
Leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Next one is 4,000.
$2,500. $2,500. $2,500. $2,500.
Yes, I'm getting there slowly. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Slowly. Very, 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 very
Approach checklist.
slowly.
Beacon status.
Checked.
Check.
Sliding tables.
Check.
Stowed.
Stowed.
Cabin signs.
Check.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Bearer reference.
Checked. 1 standard.
Checklist
3
complete 1013. Transition altitude.
barrow reference set. Flight attendants prepare for landing. 1040.
1040.
2,500. $2,500.
Second autopilot is on.
2,500.
Well, hope it's a good landing.
2,500. 2,500.
Turning. Turning.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 2. Glide slope alive. Speed check. Flaps 3. Gear down.
Flaps
Localizer
full.
alive. Speed check. Flaps full.
$2,500.
Localizer captured.
Landing checklist.
Landing gear.
Down and locked. 3 greens.
Ground spoilers.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Low.
Exterior lights.
On.
Go around altitude.
Set.
Landing memo.
Checked no blue.
Checklist complete.
Looking good.
1,000. 1,000. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 100 above. 200 minimum.
Continue.
100. 70.
Yep.
60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Ground spoilers.
Really? Really?
APU on.
After landing checklist.
Watch that landing again. Watch that landing again. Look at that. Huh. Really?
Wow.
That's just crazy, absolutely crazy. Wow.
TCAS,
Checked standby.
brake temperature,
Checked.
APU,
On.
checklist complete.
What the flip? What the flip? That's something wrong with that. You know what? You watch him dance.
And the parking checklist.
Parking brake and chocks.
Chocks are
You're
set.
not gonna really? Not gonna
Parking
dance.
brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Set off.
Stereo lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Fuel pump.
Set off.
Checklist complete.
Better let my passengers go then. And then the cargo. Look at the way I'm parked. Wow. Yeah, the aircraft is broken. It was going forward when I wasn't idle. Well. Well, that flight is completed. Oh, that's why I left that on. Wow, no wonder. Goodbye now, have a good time. I like the way that this comes on board, but no passengers get off because they use the front exit instead. What the flip? Right, let me... And there we go, the complete flight. Not bad, minus 33. Landing rate is 33. What the flip? Disregard the top one. I mean, nicely done. Good. Yeah, well, my cargo plane. Oh, would help if I switched. Oh, flip. Whip. I've got no generator on the front of my plane. God damn it. Whip. Well, I'm going to finish up in a way, guys. So with that, go to Task Manager and hit 3, 2, 1. That's better. Oh, that's better. Hearing that in my side of my ear all the day, all the time. 24/7. With all the numbnuts in the world. And with that, it is time for me to finish. You have been watching Empire Kicking with about 1 hour and 55 minutes of flight time in the flipping dark. At this reasonably good large airport. And yeah, just look at this. Quite a decent sized airport, got to admit that. Anyways, that's it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. What's that old saying? Right, that is your blimmin' lot, but only for this next week. But next week, we are in another planet, we are in another world. But with that, it is time to end, because it's not a good flight. I got minus 294, and yet the last landing was 33. Because Project Fly isn't correctly updated properly. But that's what they all say, and that's what everyone says, in a good time, in a heartbeat. But with that, let me, well, to be honest, it's time to end in a way. So let's exit the simulator and let's say our prayers and our good nights. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. I haven't really planned anything for tomorrow. I just see what happens really. But Chronic, be yourself and don't smash up your PC. Emily, thank you for stopping by. If you're still in the chat, DX10ᴴᴰ, if you need any help, just message me. And of course, the man himself, Spadlicker. Catch you, man. Catch you, dude. Catch you, dude. What's to do? Catch you, dude. What's up, dude? Dude. Right, I'm going before another world comes. Good night, my boys. Guess what?